Welcome back to the third part of our Hurricane podcast. I'm Luke Bender, and my friend and co-host Nicholas Page is not here today. Unfortunately, he had better things to do. So that's kind of sucky at the moment. But he should be back hopefully for the next episode or soon. At the moment, I have my dog here to accompany me, so that's fun. So today we're going to be talking about a story from Harvey again. I'm really current, aren't I? Yeah. So we're going to be talking about someone named Mattress Mack, who was a mattress store owner, during this time and for the past few years. I'll go ahead and read my article that I have typed up so pleasantly for you all. Jim Mickingvale, or as he is locally known, Mattress Mack, woke up not only to see his house flooded, but much of Houston facing devastation. Oh my goodness, what is going on with me today? He owned many mattress stores across the Houston area. When he went to one of his stores to access the damage, seeing that it was still in fine condition, he made the quick decision of opening up the doors of several mattress locations to the public for refuge. He had previously done this in Katrina for those who needed it, so he already knew what he was doing, apparently. He posted an invitation to social media and set out 15 moving trucks to flooded neighborhoods to rescue others. In less than a week, about 400 people came to seek refuge at his stores. They would be able to lounge on new furniture, able to watch the news. The stores were great places for survivors because there were bathrooms, showers, as well as in-store restaurants. The shelters had even started making their own food, and the inhabitants had been giving up items they didn't need, such as baby formula for others. He isn't sure how long he can keep his stores open, and that was at the time, but he says that they will be open as long as the people need them. We're just trying to supplement where we can, he said. Alright, so kind of the first thing that I'm going to talk about here is the name Mattress Mack. Now, this guy was, in his 50s and 60s, and he had been doing those, classic infomercials, like, I imagine Flex Tape, but he's probably not as big. But kind of like I'm Mattress Mack, and I'm selling this beautiful mattress here. It's so beautiful, and that kind of thing. I just think that's really cool, and that was his name. It's just a kind of an interesting point there. So Mattress Mack had obviously opened his doors for the public, which was really nice of him. He stepped up, and some people would say he was a hero. And he had also done this in Katrina before. So I think it is pretty interesting that this man has helped the public before with his mattress store here. Like, hey, even though a ton of water is coming down and you're probably facing devastation, come lounge on our mattresses. Which I think is, in all silliness aside, it's a really cool thing to do, and you don't think about it, but that does take a lot of strength, a lot of courage to put your store that you've invested thousands of, sometimes maybe even millions of dollars in, just up to the public to destroy, but you are saving many lives from it. I think one of the other cool things is this guy sent out a social media invitation, which he definitely, he wasn't kind of trying to say, okay, I'll take in a few survivors. He knew where people would be and how he could find people, and that's what he did. He wanted to help as many people as he could. In doing that, he sent out 15 of his store trucks. There is an easy possibility that some of those may have gotten stuck, that they wouldn't have made it back, but, he didn't care. And after just a week or so, he already had 400 people living there, which was amazing. Although probably most of them would have survived, imagine the 10 maybe more lives that were saved there. Because, it is very dangerous out there. And he not only improved living conditions, but he did save lives. It was also a great place to survival, which I think is kind of neat. I've never heard of a restaurant in a mattress store other than possibly at a mall, so that was interesting. I didn't know. Maybe that's just a thing down in Houston, and even another reason to go down there other than just great fishing. But that's besides the point. I mean, he had bathrooms, he had showers there. It was really a livable environment. And I think one of the other cool things is that the survivors were kind of, like, donating to the cause, like, bringing in their own few things that they brought, like, oh, I'm going to set up a trading system here. See, if you give me that loaf of bread, I'll give you some of my excess baby formula. So I think that's really cool, and them kind of helping out each other, which was nice. And just thinking about that idea that in these big crazy situations, like everyone can, you know, kind of come together and try and help each other. One of the other kind of interesting things is that the quote he said is that he just wanted to supplement where we can, which I really like that quote, because he knows, and we should know, that we can't fix everything. We can't be perfect, and we can't, you know, like, do everything. We're not like, okay, I'm going to sweep the house. Like, nothing's ever going to be perfect. My dog just barked for no reason. Callie, you are okay. Do not be mad at noise of me. She doesn't like me very much. So I just think that's really cool, because he knows that he's not going to be able to help everyone, but he isn't, like, giving up. He's actually trying to help those who are in need. So I think that was really nice. I think the story's really cool. Yeah. I do have a few more stories on the way. Hopefully my friend will be here for that. I do have a few ideas of just kind of current world news, political stuff. My friend is probably, as you can tell he's very opinionated. So those would make for some pretty fun episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sounding like a casual YouTuber here. This is not what I'm trying to sound like. Please forgive me. Yeah, I'm Luke Bender, and here today I am saying goodbye.